make a video for an English project first. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aymar Titan Arifin. You can call me Titan. My student number is 632406113 and I am from the accounting study program at UPSI Pemuda. My opinion about smoking in the campus area. In my opinion, smoking on campus clearly has many disadvantages and should be avoided. It is also regulated by law. Law number 36 of 2009, which prohibits smoking in public areas. As we all know, smoking has numerous negative impacts for both active and passive smokers. Law number 36 of 2009 unhealthy regulates the prohibition of smoking in public places and smoke-free areas. 1. Article 115, paragraph 2 of Law number 36 of 2009 requires local government to design smoke-free areas in their regions. 2. Article 199 of Law number 36 of 2009 stipulates criminal sanctions for smokers in public places, with penalty of 6 months in prison and a fine of 50 million Indonesian rupiahs. Besides prohibited by the government, smoking causing many health issues for both active and passive smokers. It should be noted that cigarettes contain more than 4,000 types of chemicals that are harmful to the body. In addition to causing cancer, smoking can lead to various other adverse health effects for both active and passive smokers, including 1. Chronic lung disease, 2. Tooth damage and bad breath, 3. Stroke and heart attack, 4. Brittle bone, 5. And disorders such as cataract, 6. Cervical cancer and miscarriage in women, 7. Hair loss. Not only conventional cigarettes, but electronic cigarettes are equally as dangerous as traditional ones. Vapes or cigarettes are claimed to contain harmful substances such as tobacco-specific nitrosamines or TSNA, diethylene glycol or DEG, and carbon monoxide. Long-term use of a cigarette can significantly increase plasma nicotine level. Within 5 minutes of use, a cigarette or vapes also pose multiple health risks, including 1. Lung damage, 2. Heart disease, 3. Cancer, 4. Nicotine addiction. In conclusion, my opinion is that smoking on campus is highly unwise, as it harms the surrounding environment. I hope more people become aware this issue so that we can live in a clean. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I want to make a video for an English project too. Let me introduce myself. My name is Aimat Titan Arifin. You can call me Titan. My student number is 632406113 and I am from the accounting study program at UPSI Pemuda. Here I will present the simple present category. Definition: the simple present tense is a verb tense in English that describe actions that are happening right now, happen regularly, or are changing. Why is simple present tense important in English? The simple present tense is a fundamental part of English grammar and is important because it is used to describe many things. Description: the simple present tense is one of several forms of present tense in English. It is used to describe habits, unchanging situation, general truth, and fixed arrangements. The use and time expression of simple present: 1. To describe or refer habits or to things which happen. Repeat. Example: father read the newspaper every morning. 2. To talk about the facts and things that are true in general or permanent situation. Example: the sunrise in the east. Structure of simple present tense: positive form, subject or IU weekday plus verb 1 or first form of verb. 2. Subject or he, she, it plus verb s or as or eas. Negative form: subject or IU weekday plus do not or done plus verb 1 or verb first form of verb. 2. Subject or he, she, it plus does not or doesn't plus verb 1 or first form of verb. Question from: 1. Do plus subject or IU weekday plus verb 1 or first form of verb. 2. Does plus subject or he, she, it plus verb 1 or first form of verb. Short answer from: 1. Yes or no plus subject or IU weekday plus do or do not or done. 2. Yes or no plus subject or he, she, it plus does or does not or doesn't. Example: there was a card twice a week. I have lunch every afternoon. We go to school by bus every day. She enjoys playing the piano. Verb in simple present tense. Verb in the simple present tense are used to describe action that happen regularly, stage that don't change, general truth, and schedule event. Third person singular tense or subject. Third person pronouns can refer to people or to things. They are singular or plural, and they can be subjective or objective. When they are subjective, they are acting as the subject of a sentence. Subjective pronoun will usually be at the beginning of a sentence or a phrase. They are the doors of the action. For example, 1. He walked to the store to buy milk. They are planning a vacation for this summer. After the quarantines closed, they stood up and cheered even more. Here is a sentence with no pronouns in the subject. Mary was looking for the perfect pair of shoes, but Mary could not find shoes anywhere. We can replace Mary with the subjective pronoun she, as in, Mary was looking for the perfect pair of shoes, but she could not find shoes anywhere. Common adverb of frequency. Here are some common adverbs of frequency used in the simple present tense: always, often, usually, sometimes, rarely, and never. Adverbs of frequency are used to indicate how often an action occurs. They can be placed before the main verb in a sentence. For example, I always listen to music at night. Example of positive sentence: I like eating mango because it is sweet. She watches TV every day. He goes to school every morning. He understands English. Example of negative sentence: I do not drink milk. She does not drink milk. Example of question sentence: do you like ice cream? Does Max like ice cream? Question sentence of CPT. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence can be used to gather information, clarify a point, or start a conversation. They often begin with a question word like who, what, where, when, why, or how. Question with 5W plus 1H. Who are you? Who is this beautiful person next to you? Who is going to be using this product? What is his name? What is the budget for your project? What does your target audience want? Where are we going, Dad? Where the murder occurred? Where is the research held? When are you going to get married? When will the next full moon occur? When is the accident happen? Why is the sky blue? Why do you put milk in your noodles? Why are you calling here in the middle of a meeting? How do you make the cake? How did it happen? How to make the pie? Difference between simple present and present continuous. The main difference between the simple present tense and the present continuous tense is that the simple present tense is used to describe action that happen regularly or are fact, while the present continuous tense is used to describe action that are happening right now. Practice. She blah 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 to school every day. Answer: cause. They blah 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 coffee every day. Answer B. Drink. He blah 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 his homework before dinner. Answer B. Does. The sun blah 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 in the east. Answer B. Rice. Summary of simple present tense. The simple present is a verb tense with two main use. We use the simple present tense when an action is happening right now, or when it happens regularly or unchangeably, which is why it is sometimes called present indefinite. Depending on the person, the simple present tense is formed by using the root form or by adding s or as or es to the end. Reference. That's all the percentage I conveyed. If there are any mistakes, please forgive me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.